Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy Shank, and I just hope I can encourage you today as we head into Sunday, November 15th. I wanted to share just a few verses from Psalm 119. These are verses that have certainly been a help to me. They've challenged me in some ways, but I hope that you also find some encouragement as we go through this together. The psalmist writes this: "Oh, how I love your instructions. I think about them all day long." Now, this verse in particular challenged me because there are times that I do not always relish or desire getting into the scriptures. But I think that the love that we have for Christ, there's a direct correlation between that and the love that we have for the Bible and for the scriptures. So there's a way in which Christ shapes us and forms us through his word. And so this is something that you can ask for God to help you grow in your desire, not only for Jesus, but also for his word. The psalmist continues, verse 98, "Your commands make me wiser than my enemies, for they are my constant guide. Yes, I have more insight than my teachers, for I am always thinking of your laws." Now, understand this. Verse 99 here is talking about reading it more than once and reading it more than just trying to quickly get through it. See, I think a lot of times we will look at a passage in the scriptures and we might not understand it right away, and we don't really give it time. And sometimes, in order to understand something, you just need to be willing to be a little more patient with it and read it a little more slowly and just take time with it and ask God to help you understand what it's saying. And what the psalmist is saying here is that his understanding, and in particular his insight, is growing because he's turning over and again in his mind the words of God. Verse 100, "I am even wiser than my elders, for I have kept your commandments." Now notice something has happened. He's read and repeatedly read and reflected on God's words. And then over time, and as he's reflected on those things, that has in turn changed his actions and changed his life. And that has led to wisdom. Verse 101, "I have refused to walk on any evil path so that I may remain obedient to your word. I haven't turned away from your regulations, for you have taught me well. How sweet your words taste to me. They are sweeter than honey. Your commandments give me understanding. No wonder I hate every false way of life." You see, Jesus' followers, when he was here walking on the earth, they kept tracking with him, kept following him, even when his words challenged them greatly, even when many others decided that following Jesus was not for them. There is a sweetness in Jesus' words. Jesus' words bring us life and give us healing and hope and encouragement in ways that no other words can. And we find those words from Genesis through Revelation in the pages of the scriptures. So I want to encourage you to get into the scriptures and allow Christ to encourage you through them. I want to encourage you to grow in your love for Jesus and your love for his word. And I want to encourage you to give him time to speak to you through his word. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that you have a great rest of the week.